So we're going to teach Mara how to roll over. This is about her 4th, maybe 5th session. I've never done a full session on it, but today I'm going to try and do a full session. A full session for me, when trying to train a skill for a dog, is sort of 15 minutes, 20 minutes absolute max. So, you know, dog training isn't about doing these massive long sessions for me. It's more about just consistency. Mara, here. So I'm going to be using the clicker to mark the behaviour when it's good. And I've got high value treats, okay, which is literally how you teach a dog a new skill. It's not the only way, but it's one of the easiest ways. So she knows I have this now. She can see it and she's on point. Mara, here, down. We'll just go through a couple of things she knows. Sit, spin, center, down, good, sit, heel, heel. There we go, yes. Come on, tight heel. Good. Good. Speak. Yes. Good girl. Okay, so she knows all them, so I don't really need to mark. The mark, I'm going to use it on the rollover. Don't even like saying it, because you want to get the dog doing it consistently, almost with the food first, then the hand signal. So you'll know, to get the dog to sit, I hold the food here and I lift it up and she'll sit. Okay, watch. Mark down. So this is where the hand signal comes from. Look, I'm holding the food here and I go, and the dog sits. Magic. And then I give her the food. Okay, so that's where the hand signal comes from. Down, I take the food, I put it down, and so it becomes this. Roll over, I'm basically taking the food over the top of the dog when she's lying down behind her head to get her to roll on her back. And that's going to turn into a hand signal, which this is going to mean roll over. And then when she's doing that, eventually I'll say the words, roll over. I don't like saying it because you don't want it to be noise to the dogs. You want the dog to really notice phrases and that they mean something. So that's when people are trying to train a dog and they're just shouting at it, sit, sit, sit. It's like, they don't speak English. They're never going to learn that. Or paw, paw, paw. It's like you have to show the dog it and then you put the words onto it when the dog understands it. Now she's gotten bored with all the talk. She wants to train. She's gone inside. Mara, here. Mara. Good girl. Come on. Ready. You're ready. Down. 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 Full down. Roll over. Like that. Good girl. Good girl. Okay, so this is our 5th session now, so it's not a beginner session. She wasn't that clean on it at the very start. Eventually it transitioned to not needing food, but when you're teaching a new skill, food is your friend. Predictive behaviour. Okay, so I'm not going to reward her for that because I want her to wait for my command. Here. Down. Down. Roll over. Yes. So there's loads of problems that you'll get when you're training a dog anything state. And predictive behaviour is one of them. She gets in the rhythm and she's starting to outsmart me. She's like, I just do this, but I want her to do it on command. I don't want her to just think when she should do it and shouldn't do it. It's got to be on command. So we're going to teach her that. Like, she won't get paid. The food is the payment. Food is like money for dogs, okay? So she won't get paid unless she does it on command. So she does it in predictive behaviour. It's like, and that means no. So she knows, means no pay today. Mara, here. Down. Down. Roll over. Good girl. Yes. I'm only going to teach her one direction. And when I teach her to roll the other way, I'll call it something different because the dog can't know. Roll over could be left or right. So we'll call it something different, I think. That'll just be the simplest way. But we're just going to work on dialing that in first. And then I'll teach her the other way. Oh, big skin bit. This is mackerel I have here. This is as high value as it gets. Mara, roll over. Okay, so we lost that rep, which is okay. Down. So we make the next one easier, but predictive behaviour, no payment. Mara, here. Down. Here. So she's going through a repertoire now, just trying to figure out how she gets this payment. Down. Stay. Good. Good. Roll over. So I said the command, because I'm naming the command now because she has the movement. I'm trying to bring the name into it. But I waited just a half second before I gave her the help with the hand. If I don't give her the help, if I'm late, like I want the command signal to end up just being like that, you know, that means it. But if I just do that, she's just going to spin, because it sort of looks like spin. She's not dialed in. So I need to get down low and sort of go around the back of her head a bit more. But then I just fade that out. You fade it out. You fade it out over sessions and sessions and sessions. I was giving her loads of help. I was literally dragging the food behind her head on her first session, second session. And then you're just fading the help out. Mara, here. Down. Down. Roll over. Good girl. Good girl. Down. Ah! Mara, here. Down. Stay. Good. So we'll pay her for the down just to get her, you know, so she starts to familiarise that you don't just go over. You can get paid here as well if you stay. So I've got food in my hand here now, we'll try it. Mara, roll over. Yes, good girl. So that was with no food. We like that, that's progress. Good girl. And this is Mara's breakfast as well. So these aren't treats, she's not fed this morning, she's hungry. Again, food is money for dogs. If you have no money, you will work hard. If someone is offering to pay you money. And the dog is hungry this morning, so she's going to work hard for her food. But she likes it, don't you? So you can't train a full dog. If you're fat and rich, you have no interest in work. Good girl. Spin. Yes. Touch. Touch. Yes. Good girl. Good girl. Spin. Yes. Good girl. Down. Oh, drop some. Never drop the food. Never drop the food. Okay, down. Down. Good, good. Sit. Good. Spin. Come on, here. Good girl. Down. Roll over. Yes. Really good. So I just got her down and sitting just to break that rhythm of when you go down, you roll over. When you go down, you roll over, because just trying to dial in the command, just trying to put more variables in it. All right. Good girl. Here. Down. Sit. Yes. Good. Down. Roll over. Not enough help. My bad. Okay. So we have to make this one easier to make sure she gets it. Down. Roll over. And my timing is terrible. I'm going to have to, when you're trying to explain stuff and train and think about what you're going to say, your dog training skills go down. So I'm going to try and sharpen up my timing. I need to get that rollover in and give it a half second before the hand command. I'm not sure if you could see the way she was sitting. Her feet were kicked out, so it would have been really hard for her to roll over that side. So I just sort of moved because I don't want to set her up for another failure rep. You want to get as many good reps as possible. Less failure rep is when you say it and she doesn't do it and she gets confused. Then you're adding in confusion, because every time they do something, you're just layering it in, a habit. And when you're trying to teach something new, you're trying to layer in the right way, the right way, the right way, the right way. So you want as many wins as possible. Down. Good. Roll over. Yes, that's the first one. Voice command, no hand signal. We love that one, Mara. That's really good. That's really good. That's a really good girl. So we let her know that she done well. Okay, Mara, here. Down. Sit. Good. Down. Roll over. Yes. Good. Good girl. Oh, that's cool. And this is the buzz of dog training, like when you make the progress with the things, and it's the first time getting her to do it on the voice command only, without any hand signal. So that's 2 reps in. We love it. Mara, here. You getting bored? You getting bored? Down. Sit. Good. Center. Yes. Very good. Very good. Now let's try this one. Heel. Bit confused on the heel. We'll have to tidy that up. Come on, tight heel, tight. Yes. Good. Good girl. Nom, nom, nom. Now, Mara, here. Down. Down. Predictive behavior. No pay, no pay. Mara, here. Down. Sit. Down. Good. Her feet are kicked out a bit, so she might struggle with this one, but I'm going to try it anyway. See, her feet are kicked out towards you, so I'm going to make it harder to roll. Roll over. So I had to bring the food in to help her because her feet were kicked out, and because I broke the rhythm as well. Hopefully this is making sense. I know I need to bring it right back into a total beginner one on all these little techniques within this, but just trying to give you an overview of a training session. Mara, here. And you got to be excited as well. If you're real boring and down, the dog feeds off your energy. That's why if your dog's too hyper, like with Mara, she's a high drive dog, and when new people come in, they're like, "Oh, look at you!" And then they're like, "Your dog's crazy." I'm like, "You revved it up. You got her fucking engine going 100 mile an hour." So a lot of the time, we make the dog what they are instead of the dog just being the way they are. Go girl, down. Roll over. She had that one without the hand signal, but I just brought it in to help. I didn't need to. I shouldn't have, but I did. Because her legs were kicked out and I was afraid she's going to miss the rep. We don't want to miss reps. Mara, here. Down. 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 No, 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 no. Mara, here. Down. Sit. Just want to break that rhythm. Down. Roll over. Yes, good girl. Good girl. That's very good. That's very good. Mara, here. Down. Roll over. Yes, good. No, even that. Here, look. I'm not even in camera, sorry. Mara, here. Down. Down. And sit. Sit. Down. Roll over. Look at the progress we're making. Look at the progress we're making. So good. Mackerel is really good, it's high value, but it's really messy. Dropping bits. Now I have our normal kibble, which is our normal food, which she'll be getting after the high value. I'll see, can I transition her onto it now? Mara, here. Of course I will, because she doesn't even know I have it in my hand. Down. Down. Sit. Sit. Good. Yes. She's like, what's that? Meow nuts. Where's the mackerel? Down. Down. Roll over. Yes, good girl. Good girl. I gave her a few bits there now. So I think we're like 14 minutes into this session. We're sort of pushing it out now. When you start to lose their attention and they get bored, and you know, I don't want to eating a massive belly full of food and rolling over. It's not a massive belly. Hasn't even had one half piece of mackerel yet, so it's pretty small pieces I give her. Mara, here. See, once you drop food on the ground, it causes a problem with the training, because then they're after it, looking for it, hunting. Here. Sit. Good. You got a paw? Oh, good lady. Good lady. Down. Down. Roll over. So if you notice on that rep, the other reps I go a bit lower. It's just me standing up taller. Just said I'd try it, and she was almost missing the rep. That's what I brought in to help to get her into it. So you're constantly just bringing it back to where the dog can get it, and then you're trying to pull away, make it harder and harder and harder, and then when you miss reps, you just take it back, and then you're trying to, if that makes sense. Good girl. Ready? Down. Down. Sit. No talking. Good. So we've broke the rhythm now. This will be a hard rep for her. Down. Roll over. Girl. The reason I use the marker is to mark the behaviour. When she does it, the click sound. So the click means food. If you wait till you get the food out of the pouch, she's like, what do I get the food for? For lying here, or for the rollover, or for, you know, the dogs just have to have the timing perfect. So that's what the clicker's for. Or you can use, sometimes you'll hear me say, yes, that's the marker instead of the clicker. Good girl. What are you investigating in there? Down. Roll over. Yes, she thought about that, and I was going to bring in the help, but you get to know your dog, and I knew she was going to get it, so I left her to it. I let her struggle for that half second, and I knew she'd pick up the rep. Okay, so I got one more piece. I'm going to finish on a big one. So I'm going to finish with some mackerel, and it's going to have some of her kibble in it, so it's going to be nice. Stay. Mara, here. Yes. Down. Roll over. Look at that. Good girl. That's really good. Good girl. Look at all them bits. Look at all them bits. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at all that. This is called a jackpot. Oh, get all that good stuff. And that's a typical training session. That's 17 minutes. We got plenty of reps. We got a few failed reps. And we made progress. I'm delighted with that, because that's the first time she's done the rollover command with just the voice command and no hand signals or food lures. It is. Any questions, let me know in the comments. Hope you got some value. Dinny out.